Hi Aries, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just finished pre-shuffling the cards and I'm excited to use these new decks today. Well, this one's new. We've got Queen of the Sun and Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm also going to work with the Mystical Wisdom and the Lightseers Tarot. So it's a bit of a deep dive on the reading today in terms of what's going on in the collective. Having said that, I did a bonus Aries last week for you. It's still highly relevant, so if you missed it, go and check out that reading as well. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, can I ask that you do that? You know, that really is the one thing that can support the growth of the channel and get the readings out there. Okay, now, when I was pre-shuffling, the card that came out says beginnings. However, at the bottom of the deck was a card that said fear. So I don't know if you're starting something new in life or there's a new beginning of some sort, and maybe fears rising to the surface, right? So it just might be testing you. It's like, you know, when you start a new school, you're terrified, new job, you're terrified. So it could be something like that. I don't know what's beginning or starting or initiating, but there's fear attached to it. Yeah, look at that. Different deck, but it's also says new beginnings. And it says begin your new life, Aries. This feels really nice. Begin your new life. We have got the super new moon in Taurus this weekend. Perhaps Aries, that's why you're getting the new beginnings. Aries. Good. One more, please. All right, Aries, what do we have? Don't worry, be happy. So fear and worry. The universe is saying, choose faith, not fear. Don't worry, be happy. Let's see, Aries. We've got Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. So I don't know if you're needing encouragement right now. You could be receiving a communication or a message that sparks your feeling of hope. For some, it could be creativity. Sometimes when this shows up as well, there's something around children. Okay, that could be significant. In the split, ooh, Angel of Miracles. Taurus pulled that today. Open your heart and expect a miracle. You could be a cusper because they had that message today. For example, on April 21st. And I said to Taurus, I noticed the baby. So if you've been hoping to conceive, fall pregnant, or something around children, I feel like there could be some sort of miracle here in a situation. Let's see. Money. Find a path to abundance. Clearly money is on your mind, or the worry might be over money or the lack thereof. They're saying there is a path to achieve more money. Okay, yeah, there's an element of perhaps some of the Aries feeling a bit blue. You can see the blue in the card, and you had don't worry, be happy. And this is saying get ready for positive change. And beginnings can be the start of a new cycle, a new beginning, that fresh new life. You had begin your new life. There's something about amplifying your mindset, your emotions here, Aries. Yep, it's no come out, moving forward, get ready for positive change. Very, very good. But there's an element of courage required because you've got to discover your courage because, you know, the fear was there, right? So there's something about you choosing faith and not fear, stepping into your power and having courage. Bottom of the deck, we have creation. I'm going to say because the messenger of creativity and hope and they expect a miracle, some of you, there could be something around conception, finding out you're pregnant, finding out you're a grandparent. If not, the creation card can talk to it being a creative time. There could be something that you're creating. I am seeing this mother and daughter, so whether or not some of you, you and your child are having a new beginning in your life, it's just you and them. Some of you could be single parents. I'm just really going with my intuition there. But it's a beautiful energy. All right, let's see, Aries. One more, please. All right, bottom of the deck, renewal. So it's a time of renewal. So focus on your own healing, mind, body, and soul, a time of renewal. Let's see, Aries. Yep, mental health. I definitely feel if this card's showing up, some of you have had a bit of a struggle with your mental health. Don't worry, be happy, getting ready for positive change. They're wanting you to take steps towards improving your mental health. Okay, whether it be through getting help, seeing a counselor, all sorts of steps you can take to increase your vibration, improve your mental and emotional and physical well-being. Exercise for sure is one way. But definitely they're wanting you to prioritize your mental health, and there's something around you needing a time of renewal or healing. I feel like you might be keeping yourself in this protective energy right now. See how they're in a bubble? The universe wants you to come out of that bubble and to explore the possibilities in life. You might have been keeping yourself away, not connecting to others, okay? Yep, there she is, the creation card. So there's something about you getting into your energy of creativity and possibility about your future. Now this card's shown up in all the readings today. I don't know if there's tarot moments globally, but this card's come out in every reading today, the unexpected or the Tower. Very interesting. Progression. So there is the progression of something. Maybe it is an improvement in your health and well-being in terms of your mental health. Maybe there is something about you revealing the truth about something you've been going through, or like facing the truth about something within you. There's something about facing the truth though, seeing the truth. One more, please. Yep, there's definitely a lot of you are going through a healing, mind, body, soul right now. They're telling you that they're wanting you to focus on reformation of your energies. See how you can see that energetic field? This person is cocooning. Maybe there's been a period of that. I saw the bubble, so I don't know if you felt like you needed to prioritize your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. You might have closed off from the world, having a bit of time out here. But the universe is saying they want you to synergize and commune with others. I feel like it's time for you to come out of the shell, or to come out of that cocoon hibernation phase, or that time where you may not have been open to connecting with others. It's time to synergize. Beautiful. So I don't know what you did during that period, but it feels like it's had a positive impact on you. Yeah, there's the fear card that I saw. So there has been fear or anxiety or issues with mental health. Something might have been plaguing you, Aries. All right, let's see. One more, please, for Aries. Bottom of the deck, balance. So there is a need for balance, self-reflection. For example, the universe is saying, look in the mirror. Like, look properly, take a really good look at what you see. And it doesn't just mean your outward appearance. And I think I said this to Taurus. They had this self-reflection, and I mentioned the Man in the Mirror poem, which is, I really highly recommend you look it up, because the universe does want you to reflect on self. There's some area of your life, Aries, that either you've worked on it and you're starting to get back to a place of balance, or you're needing to identify it and deal with it. So this could be any area. This could be your diet, drinking too much, eating too much, drugs. It can range, okay? It's just saying that you're needing to find the balance. Let's see. Aries. Fear. So a fear-based mindset, I feel, has really been keeping you stuck for a while. But you might have been learning how to deal with it, because in the split I've got wisdom, and you can see this person's been reading a lot, studying a lot, and as they do, they climb the ladder a little higher, they ascend a little higher. What I will tell you is wisdom is one thing, but you have to apply it, right? You can have all the knowledge and wisdom in the world, but if you don't use it, then it has no power. The power comes through the application of wisdom. Taking steps, taking action, using the wisdom applying the wisdom. So that's what I'd say would be really important here, Aries. Boundaries, another reference that shows me you might be a little closed off right now, or you've had to exercise or build boundaries, right? So in other words, in the past, you might have let people violate your boundaries in some way. For some reason, this person's felt the need to put a boundary or protection around them. For whatever reason, and we're all different, all lead different lives, but I've got fear and boundaries. So it's like the fear is keeping someone in that protection, right? It's like, I'm not coming out of my bubble because I'm safe. And if I do, I don't know what's going to happen to me, right? There's something about that. We have got self-love. You're needing to show your self-love. And I feel it's because there's some area that there's no balance, or you're needing more balance, and you're needing to prioritize self-love. You know, it's like when we go through things in life, Aries, people mistreat us, or we go through hardship. Most human beings, you know, we look for the temporary fix, and we might overindulge in certain areas because we're not coping, right? So maybe there's a need to take a really good look at that and to reflect on something. Okay, let's get one more. Yep, the unexpected is coming through. That's twice. Maybe you fear the unexpected, which is why you might be playing it safe here. It's like, I'm not sure what's out there, so I'll play it safe and keep myself locked away. So I'm not sure. We'll see in the tarot in a second. If there is an unexpected event or visitor, this can be an unexpected visitor, but it could be fear of the unexpected that could be keeping you stuck. Once again, we've got self-love with balance. Very strong message around that. Okay, let's go on with tarot. Star, divine healing. Next to fear. Nine of Swords, anxiety, sleepless nights, fear-based thinking. Can be that feeling of doom, impending doom. You know, when you can't sleep at night because everything seems worse. Your fears are greatest at night. The star is saying, don't give up. Have faith. Keep your vibration strong. Stay in faith. Have optimism that what you truly desire can be manifested in the 3D. I feel like there could be answered prayer in a situation. Aquarian energy. Okay, let's get the first three. Some of you could have gone through a Tower moment because the star comes after the Tower, so it's the period of renewal after the Tower has fallen. So perhaps this is a healing journey and you're coming out the other end. Let's see, Aries. Bottom of the deck. Slow and steady wins a race. Mr. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. A lot of healing around the heart chakra, an open heart chakra, someone open to love, open to connection, a heart that's healed after a period of maybe isolation, feelings of loneliness, low self-worth. Could be issues around inadequacy or feeling inadequate. There could have been financial challenges. You could have felt dumped by someone, rejected by someone, thrown out in the cold by someone. I definitely see, though, that there's a recovery here. Okay, let's get two more for that top row. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a communication from an earth sign that's significant, particularly with Knight of Pentacles. You could be starting something new, putting a new plan in place, a new strategy. It could be connected to your health, fitness, could be job, career. I definitely feel you're through the worst of something. Six of Swords says that you're moving into much calmer times. There's much more serenity that you're moving towards. You're being led out of difficult times. See how the birds are pulling the boat through the troubled water, so until the calm water comes, right? So there's something about you going through a turbulent time or a conflict. The Moon. Wow. Tell me in the comments if some of you have felt a bit melancholy lately, deep in your emotions. I just heard droning in your emotions. Some of you might have felt like you're droning in your emotions, or you've been hiding something beneath the surface. A Cancer or a Pisces could be significant. Six of Swords was in the split again. Okay. Also, cups can be connected to intuition. The moon can say that, you know, we're all psychic. You know, we all have the ability to tap into our intuition. So perhaps with this opportunity that's presenting itself, you're needing to really pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Feels positive though. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Some of you have definitely had health struggles, or you're dealing with burnout, exhaustion. Chariot, nice. Cancerian energy. Could be dealing with the Cancer actually, with Moon and Chariot, or have a strong placement, especially when I see Queen of Cups in the split. So the Queen of Cups is driving the Chariot. Someone could be coming to your aid. You could be going to someone's aid. Queen of Cups is the healer of tarot. It can be someone, you know, who works in, you know, the field of health and well-being or care, right? So it's a very compassionate queen. So I don't know if there's someone is helping you in a time of need, coming towards you. Either way, a very loving, compassionate person. Now the Chariot can talk about travel or someone getting in a vehicle. Part of the reading. Five of Wands. Tower again. I don't know what this Tower is, but it's challenging you. And there's something about you needing to summon up the courage to deal with the situation, to face the competition, to face the challenge head on, to elevate in order to overcome it. Let's see. King of Cups. Beautiful. Queen of Cups in the split. Really nice omen in terms of relationships. Doesn't have to be that this is a couple, as in intimate. This could be two people that love one another, whether it be friends, family members, but there's love between two people. Two people deepen their love, deepen their emotion. But Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck is the wounded warrior. In relationships, this can be love as a battlefield. There could be a lot of challenges. Someone could be dealing with exhaustion, burnout. Someone's well-being could be affected right now. Let's get the last three. One more, please. Another bubble. Seven of Wands. Leo had a lot of bubbles today too. Everyone's protecting themselves. Okay, we've got Ten of Pentacles. Oof, one of my favorite cards in tarot. Amazing card in terms of strong family units. Really great in terms of achieving that sense of financial freedom, independence. You know, family feel like they're doing really, really well. There's a sense of abundance, prosperity around this family unit. But it's a strong family. I do have someone, Two of Wands. It could be distance as a factor. Someone could be missing family, wanting to return to family, travel to family with the Chariot. I'm noticing the Globe and the Combi. So I don't know if distance is a factor. Let's get another card. Aries. Yeah, your card, the Emperor. There's a Tower. You're going through some sort of period of profound change here, or something is shifting in the Aries collective in a big way. What I like is, Aries, you're showing up in a position of leadership, strength, and courage, because, you know, the Emperor is a person who can deal with all the adversity and challenges in life. Like, they're the person everyone looks up to for advice, for strategy, to lead people through it. So, yeah, like, you're definitely needing to step up and lead here. Let's get one more. Ten of Swords. I mean, that can talk about an ending here. And I feel that's why someone's been in a bubble. And by the way, Queen of Swords was in the split, which is my divorcee of tarot, or a person that, you know, maybe exited your life or cut you out of your life, or vice versa. Ten of Swords is someone walking away, letting something go, getting closure in a situation. It's the end of a painful cycle. And we have got the bubble at the bottom, right? Someone keeping themselves protected. Either way, you have in your spread today, the strongest theme I would say is endings and new beginnings, okay? And a period of turbulence and change, powerful change. Expect the unexpected. There's something about you letting the pain of the past go and opening up your heart to the new cycle, the new beginning. Now, King of Queen of Cups, there could be a new relationship that's forming, okay? Because King and Queen of Cups, really good omen in terms of people who have a shared connection, a bond, love, even for some. But heart of this reading is Five of Wands, obstacles, challenges, or competition. Someone's needing to rise above, elevate, in order to overcome or win. I do like that we've got an Emperor, because like I say, I feel like Aries, man or woman, someone's stepping up and taking the lead here. Now, with the Chariot, this is a card of hard control. What I do like is the Empress driving the Chariot. So someone here is stepping up and taking lead and taking action in a situation. There's a strong masculinity, a strong determination, someone exercising hard control about the direction that they're taking. But there's definitely something that someone's letting go of or walking away from or releasing from their life in the pursuit of something new. Now, the moon showing up today could be the forces that are at play. You might not see this coming. You've had unexpected like 3 times. So there could be something unexpected, and it feels okay though. The Ace of Cups is the opportunity at love, healing. There could be reconciliation. There could have been an ending in the past. Maybe this is forgiveness, healing, reconciliation, or it's a new person. You're going to know. But that's where I'm going to leave it. You're the Ten of Pentacles. Pretty good. Love and light. Bye, guys.